As you can see, I'm actually exactly where I left off. And I'm going to this way to get this bird. And I'm also going to go get this. Not that, this. I'm going to go do this and this. And then I'm going to take a picture of that. Well, I might as well just like, do away from there. What's up, dude, for watching? What's up, man? How you doing?
This is Control. What's the situation at Bryant?
Armored patrol on the move. Outside of priority target.
Again.
Bet you're wondering why I'm back in the game. Straight and narrow just got boring. My target number's 50 million. Nice round number, don't you think? But if you catch me before I hit my goal, I'll give it all back and go straight. My future's in your hands, Spider.
Armed fugitives or...
This piece of the Shocker's original uniform showed me how to protect myself from his blasts. Of course, they always upgrade, don't they?
Reports of multiple drive-by shootings. Incident is active near Grand Central.
Yeah, I'm being quiet just because I don't know what to say right now. So.
Getting away. Okay. Last ball game Uncle Ben ever took me to. I need to get this framed. I could really use his advice now. When the vulture cracked my eye lens, it almost blinded me. That was a wake-up call. Had to upgrade to a stronger material.
Miss you too.
After much listener demand, today I am finally going to answer the question I have posed for many years. Spider-Man, threat or menace? Yes, that's right. It's time. I'm taking a position, and that position is... he's both. Sometimes he's a threatening menace, and sometimes he's a menacing threat. But come on, how can you menace someone without also being a threat? And vice versa. And for those grammar Nazis among you who say I'm being redundant, it's called art. I'm a wordsmith. It's a rhetorical device. If you don't like it, I'll tell you where you can shove that device. Okay, my intern is telling me it's time for my pills. We will be right back.
Alicia's close to her goal. I've got to put an end to this, and fast. This area's full of Wall Street guys. Target-rich environment. Another cat. She's obviously familiar with these places. And that gives me an idea how to catch her.
Sable units requesting status update for Little Tokyo.
We have ordered a crowd of civilians.
Who needs a nap? I am definitely not giving Sable International a good review online. Felicia's leading me on a chase. That's what's gonna help me find her. By feeding all the past locations into an algorithm, I can narrow down her likely point of origin. Found you. I was too late to stop her here, but one or two more locations should give me enough data to pinpoint her hideout. Love it. Bought this used graphing calculator at a pawn shop. Stopped working in the middle of a trig exam. You get what you pay for. Got some good parts from this old cell phone. Wonder what I could accomplish with a real budget instead of dumpster diving. Ah, the good luck card from when I left the Daily Bugle to go into research. Some really great people there. And Jameson. Hey, my Mark I web shooters. Managed to improve the storage capacity a lot since then, but the basic design's still the same. The jammer I whipped up to jam Vulture's wings. Too bad he improved them after that. Spider plushie! Oh, a toy designer made this prototype to get me to license my likeness. Too bad there's no way to get paid without revealing my identity.
Honestly, knowing like companies nowadays, honestly, if there's actually superhero and somebody wanted to license Spider-Man's identity, like Spider-Man as a brand, I'm almost 100% sure they could probably do it, just because I have a feeling that they would actually be able to work around that and give him money by putting P.O. boxes and making him a P.O. box and put it as a Spider-Man like thing, and then make his address Spider-Man's address and all that kind of stuff.
Bring your children into the room, friends, because I'm delivering a lesson impressionable youngsters need to hear. My guest today is a man who learned the hard way that dressing up like Spider-Man isn't cool. Go ahead, sir.
Well, I wanted to fight crime and help people, and I'm a big Spider-Man fan, so I put on a costume like his and tried to do what he does. Boy, was that a mistake. I almost got killed. Lucky the real Spider-Man saved me.
Let me stop you right there because I
Sorry, I'm trying to...
think the salient point has been made. Emulate Spider-Man in any way, and you will die! Don't do it, kids! And that's another one of Uncle Tuna's life lessons. Jared, trademark that.
Attention units, an emergency relief.
Superheroing doesn't leave much time for good hygiene. Gotta get it where I can.
Honestly, Spider-Man... Peter kind of has a point there, because kind of has a point when it comes to like good hygiene. That when you're a superhero, you don't get good hygiene because
Great.
how are you going
God,
to?
how much I love photography.
After I get all the black cat stuff and then the birds, which this last bird, actually no, last bird's right there. But I'm gonna do all this side quests and then we're going to the storyline.
Felicia's close to her goal, and I've still got way too big an area to search. Gotta narrow it down. Every data point helps. Who she robbed, where they live. Bam. I think Lonesome Pinky lives here. Stealing from a country singer. She's getting creative. But I'm getting closer. One more ought to do it.
All units, 1043, police vehicle is under extreme duress. Incident was reported near Trinity.
Need a clear shot! Don't let him get you! Come on! Spider-Man!
Everybody split up. Don't give him a target.
And my collection is complete. Don't think of it as going back to jail. Think of it as coming home. There's a pigeon. Oh, come back, little birdie. Hey, slow down. Man, I wish I spoke pigeon. Taking you home, buddy. Pigeon alert! Ah, gotta get him! Taking you home, buddy.
Spider-Man, I can't believe it. Whole family's reunited.
No sweat, Howard. These birds are lucky to have you.
I tried. Sandra was always better with them. They're her birds, really.
Well, now that she's gone, they're yours.
Feels like a part of her lives on that way, you know?
I definitely know. You're a good man, Howard.
Anytime you want to stop by and see the family, feel free. Dan says he misses you. Thanks again, Spider.
Spider-Man.
Stable ground teams. Need a status report from Upper Chinatown.
Outpost X-ray under attack. It's the demon.
One more location should give me the data I need to find Black Cat. By my rough estimate, she's got about 49 million in loot. I reach her before she gets to 50 and she might go straight. There it is. Oh man, that's the gallery where they keep the Jade Tiger. That's worth a cool million. I've got to run my algorithm and find Felicia, quick. Found her hideout. Gotta get there before she leaves town.
Now, if there's one thing I can't abide, it's egomaniacs who use the internet solely to draw attention to themselves. And we just had a real meeting of the minds in that respect, as the online personality Screwball pranked fellow narcissist Spider-Man into an epic snipe hunt that put innocent people in danger. On the one hand, Screwball did show us all just how gullible and reckless Spider-Man is, rushing headlong into dangerous situations without knowing or caring who he'll hurt as long as cameras are on him. On the other hand, Screwball herself is no better. Unlike me, she's not trying to expose wrongdoers like Spider-Man as a public service. She's just in it to promote herself, which I think is absolutely despicable. Now don't go away. Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson will be right back after this important message about how you can buy my book.
Freedom Tunnel. Before Feast started, this was a haven for New York's homeless. Mostly abandoned now. Good hiding spot. Must be a hidden entrance or something. Bingo. This looks like everything she stole. But no sign of Felicia. Financial data on the Maggia crime families. Is she trying to blackmail them? Wine from a Maggia vineyard. Fisk reported this stolen a few years back. Aw, look. Cat's dancing with the little spider. Also imprisoning him in a jar against his will. Cute. Very cute. Wow. First time I caught Felicia, she was trying to steal this. Looks like she finally went back to finish the job. What's this?
Spider, you raced here to redeem me, didn't you? You're adorable. And cute, too. Which is why I made you something more flattering. If you've got it, flaunt it.
This couldn't all have just been a game, could it?
Spider-Man, the Black Cat just robbed the police department's evidence lockup.
What? How? That place is like Fort Knox.
All those cats you found? When they were all together in the evidence room, they linked up, boosted their signal, and deactivated the alarms. No one even saw her sneak in.
She knew I'd find the cats and report them to you. She played me, again. What'd she take?
Just her old costume and gear.
She let me find 50...
Attention agents in Roseville. This is Control. What's your status?
Sorry for cutting off the thing, cutting off that, the answer to it, but like the audio from Yuri, but there was really no avoiding that unless I stay in the room.
While I'm here, I should examine the transmitter MJ found.
Parker says the interface is dangerous, but the boy's a neophyte. Never truly created anything. Thinks we can stay on the sidelines, avoiding the mud. Men died to found this nation. They died to get us to the moon. Every great push forward demands blood. And this next push, this push to rid ourselves of Norman's stink, it may yet be the bloodiest of them all.
Not gonna let that happen, Doc.
Parker. Always listening, aren't you? Always observing, memorizing, stealing. Who have you told about the neural interface, About my work? Well, it stops here, Parker. I trusted you. But instead of recognizing my genius, what did you do? Tried to tear it down. Accused it of flaws. There are no flaws. It's a thing of beauty. A perfect extension of the mind itself into the world. Thought given form by these incredible arms. And I have only one thought on my mind now. Norman's reputation lying in tatters before me. Time to give it shape.
So many good memories of working here. All tainted now. Doc wasn't just reinforcing the arms. He was turning them into weapons. If I can reverse engineer this, it should track Tombstone's shipments. That should do it. Time for a test run. Okay, just gotta follow the signal. Should lead to whatever it is Tombstone's moving. Tombstone. This guy's the mother of all headaches. Impermeable skin plus zero morals equals bad time. Hope running a chop shop's the worst thing he's up to. Losing it. Weak signal. there. That truck. Out for a Sunday drive?
Crap! It's Spider-Man! Call for backup! Stay clear of his west! Keep fighting!
Oh boy, the gang's all here. Biker gang down. Let's see what's in that truck. Chemical containers. But they're scrubbed clean. Looks like they came from the Alchemax plant in Harlem, but what was in them? And that sound means the end of our lightning round. Should head to Alchemax when I get a chance and find out what was in those barrels. Tombstone's up to something. Probably illegal. Definitely dangerous.
So then he pitches... Buddy, and everyone says it's great. Like, I didn't say it.
Remember when Spider-Man had a sidekick? The Black Cat, a curvaceous young lady in leather. Not the kind you'd bring home to Mother. And then, it turned out, she was a thief! Big shock, right? Well, I hear she's back. And let me make a prediction. Spider-Man's going to give her a second chance. Is it because he's naive? A thief himself? Or is he just thinking with his web shooters? Spider-Man, I know you're listening, so let me issue a warning now. As the old saying goes, lie down with cats, get up with fleas. What's that? My intern is yammering in my ear again. It's dogs? I thought it was cats. It doesn't matter. The metaphor still applies.
Sorry.
Dogs, cats. Go away, Jared.
Spider-Man, I could really use your help. My roommate's been missing since the Halloween party.
Okay, got a name? The last known location?
His name's Carlos. I ran a facial recognition search across social media. Here, let me text you what I found.
Smart. What's your name?
Philip Chang.
Okay, Philip. I'll find Carlos. If you get info on anyone else who's missing, let me know. Okay, looks like I need to find the location in this picture. I see the Statue of Liberty, so it's gotta be way south of here. Not close to the university. Probably the financial district. Philip, I'm headed to where the picture was taken. How recent is it?
Timestamp half an hour ago.
Nice heuristics. You did that facial tracker on your own?
Yeah, it's my thesis project. I'm hoping it'll help me land a job.
If this works, you can count on me for a reference. If the statue's in the shot, this has to be somewhere near the bottom of the island. This is definitely not close to ESU. I need to head south. That looks like the spot over there. These students are acting like the ones at the Halloween party. Lee must have corrupted them. I better end this fast. That's the last of them.
What happened? Everything was fine, and then so much anger. I couldn't think straight.
It's over now. Though I'd stay off the internet for a while.
I need a minute!
Look, I know you've been hacking into our crime system towers.
Wasn't me. I mean, what towers?
I don't mind. In fact, I need your help. I think someone's jamming the system, and they must be using multiple jammers to cover the full frequency range. Could you take a look? If you help, I promise I won't tell anyone you're hacking us.
I prefer to call it sharing, but sure. The jammers emit a signal I can detect. Just need to swing through the financial district and hunt for a signal. Found a signal. Just need to follow it. I'll check the taller rooftops in the district. Fisk's men. This is my shock face.
Can't stay up there forever! Bring him down already! If I was you, I'd run.
Gotta take out the jamming device. Shoddy workmanship. I just took out a jamming device. That do anything?
No, but like I said, there's probably a bunch of them.
Makes sense. I'll track him down.
Oh, you're talking about the... Oh, I know something.
I wonder if Fisk's men had anything to do with the system going down in the first place.
Hey, you gotta realize I'm not the one who's actually saying that. I can't choose what he says.
Huh? They had a jamming party and didn't invite me. Sleep it off. This rooftop's emptier than my bank account. Okay, lost him. Literally didn't see that coming.
Yeah, true.
He's here! Take him down!
Just need to get rid of the jammer. Sometimes breaking stuff is the answer. And it's fun, too.
Spider-Man, it's working. I'm starting to get a weak signal. It's garbled, but I picked up something about Fisk and Outfit.
Fisk was the kingpin of crime, but he didn't deal in knockoff fashion. The sooner the system is fixed, the sooner we know what they're planning. Only one jammer left. Found you.
Why we need these jammers? I thought our guy on the inside disabled all the time.
Sweet
Someone's
dreams.
been reacting. We can't risk it.
Got eyes on Spider-Man! Who's this?
Now I just need to wreck the jammer. Okay, that's the last of them. The system should be back online.
Spider-Man, the crime system's working again.
Great. Any more info on Fisk's men or those outfits?
No, but the system's reporting unauthorized activity down by the docks. I'm sending coordinates now.
I'll check it out. Gotta get to the docks before they escape. Guns. Enough firepower for a small army. Whatever they're planning to do with those, it's nothing good. Gotta find out what those guns are for.
Dano!
I'm snoring now.
Alright, once everything checks out, it's time for Ramirez's team to suit up.
I get the uniforms and ideas, but why do we need so much extra money?
Because if things go south, we'll need all the firepower we can get.
You really think this plan can work?
After how much these IDs cost, better.
You
dead now.
Everyone knows not to mess with us.
Webs, everyone stay sharp.
Now maybe I can figure out what's going on. Guns, prison guard uniforms, and spoofed ID cards. They were planning to bust Fisk out of the raft. Sorry to spoil your prison break, guys.
Heads up!
He can't take us all! Look out!
Looks like New York's finest have it from here.
Everything's clear on my end, too. Thanks for restoring the system, Spider-Man. I won't tell anyone you're piggybacking on it, but if you get caught, you're on your own.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to delete my selfies from the crime system servers.
Are we going to do a Tombstone story line, and then we're going to Tombstone, and then we're going to the actual thing that wasn't it. I have no idea what you're talking about. Another place thing. Then we're going to the other thing, which we're going there. And after that, we're going to go do another thing with the other storylines. With the City Never Sleeps DLC.
Tommy got into Empire State University.
Hey, we don't need you here right now, Now, some people falsely say I make up stories about Spider-Man. And this will not help my case because it sounds outlandish, but I have personally seen listener-recorded video of Spider-Man snatching pigeons. Pigeon napping. Why? What possible purpose could there be for such aberrant behavior? I've thought about it long and hard, and I think I figured it out. He's eating them. We've always assumed Spider-Man is a man with the attributes of a spider. But what if it's the reverse? What if somehow a spider gained the powers of a man and he's stalking his prey? Somewhere there's a giant web with these poor pigeons stuck in it, waiting to be devoured. And will it stop at pigeons? Will we be next? I promise you this. I will not rest until I have the answers.
Oh yeah, if you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm reading comments every time I go. I just... I only have 38 subs, so it's like whatever. People fall in love in mysterious ways, but it's all part of a plan.
Back in the trucks. They're heavily armed. This might be easier if I stay quiet.
Where are all the security guards? This is a ghost town. Boss picked these chemicals are safe to be around?
You're in timeout.
Chilly. Should have dressed warmer. Wake up, you idiot. Everyone stay alert. Spider-Man's here.
Surprise!
Need some help over here. You got a gun for a reason. Use it.
Yes, I'm not doing that right now.
Yo, Jeremiah, you good over there? Jeremiah! Someone go check on him. Heading over.
I'm itching to show you what Grave Dust can do. A body? Crap. That means
Want some news that the Spider-Man screws just suck? I pay to see that fight.
Later, Spidey.
Someone needs a nap. Hey, you guys aren't registered pharmacists. The no lab coats thing gave you away.
somebody shoot him down! These guys, we can beat him!
Tombstone's men are down. Now to find out what's in these barrels. Diox 3. Isn't this the chemical Tombstone was exposed to as a kid? What's he doing with it now?
Yeah! Let's go, come on!
Doing it now.
I'm guessing that stuff's not for asthma. More dudes, more drugs. Someone's got to teach these guys about the dangers of peer pressure. Bad feeling those drug inhalers and the Diox 3 are
You
related.
can probably get. You can
Should
probably
analyze an
guess.
inhaler to find out what's going on here. All right, what's in you? Diox 3 plus designer amphetamines. Pretty clever recipe for temporary invulnerability. I'm impressed. And worried. This stuff hits the street and there'll be a huge market for it. With Tombstone as the sole supplier, I think I can synthesize a counter-drug. Wonder if there are any lab supplies in that truck. Time for some artisanal science. There. Single dose of the counter-drug. Just need to test it out.
Bam! Spider-Man high five. I'm famous.
Folks, you've heard me express grave concerns about the risk to civil liberties posed by the police department's crime system and their omnipresent towers. But at least the intention is to stop crimes. Now, really, these very towers, and it's reasonable that my loyal listeners suspect he is disabling the towers so he can commit his unlawful misdeeds with impunity. But Spider-Man is not your ordinary run-of-the-mill menace. Oh, he's a 12th level Kung Fu master, 50 moves ahead menace, which is why I think he's actually hacking into these towers to spy on you and me. Your only defense? Listen to my show all the time. If he's gonna spy on us, let him hear that we're on to him by listening to me every waking moment.
Time to shut Tombstone down.
Hour, maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, I'm not sure. But I said
The
this would be
angry
extra
drug
long.
lord drank alone. There's a poem in there somewhere.
You know better than me. Never was the literary type.
How'd you even manage to connect with Martin Lee?
I'm top of my game. I don't go knocking. People find me. No? You ever wanted to team up? We could do some real damage.
So flattered. But the exploitation of suffering thing gives me pause. Could punch Tombstone for days and he wouldn't feel it. Wonder if the counter drug would work on him.
Boys, get in here. You remember last time we did this dance? Your leg heal up okay?
Hurts when it rains, but otherwise dandy. Sweet of you to ask. Can't use the counter drug till I take out Tombstone's gang.
Take it back.
Need to clear out his men before I try the counter drug.
Keep fighting! You like my new product? Call it in great.
You have your marketing department cook that name up?
I am the marketing department.
Need me to recommend a good dermatologist? No reason. Ow! Feels like punching a steel wall. Just a tombstone. Drug and those inhalers only last a little while. Gotta strike when it wears off.
Take a break, would you?
Oh, Lonnie, tired? Someone's been skipping cardio. He's wearing down. Close. Drug worked. Time to take him down.
What the hell was that you dosed me? I feel kind of funky.
Oh, you know, particulated deblocking agent. Huge.
You actually hurt me. I don't remember the last time that happened.
Welcome back to the human experience, Lonnie.
Man, my tongue feels funny. Is my tongue supposed to feel funny?
Oh yeah, totally. 100% normal. I think. Someday, Lonnie, I want to find you doing good. Running a soup kitchen or something.
Soon as soup pays, I'm in. End of the day, this is what I love. Great fight, great challenge.
You and I are very different people. say your crazy drug lord days are done?
Sure. For now. Hell of a run, though.
Not quite how I'd describe it.
That's real.
Too much to hope you'll be taking it easier now that you're, mortal?
Not a chance. Threat of death just ups the thrill. Hell of a left hook. Can't wait for the rematch.
I can.
I like you.
Well, that was dramatic. Wonder how long Tombstone's powers will be negated for. Probably not long enough. Good work for now, though, Pete. Pats on the back all around.
Alright. Now, we are going to go to DLCs. Yeah, 79%. We are going to start with this. Well, it's just 8 o'clock, so I've been streaming for about an hour now. But I'm willing to make you guys a little bit longer. About
Mary Jane
maybe 2
Watson,
hours.
Associate Editor. Begin research notes. My sources are saying the Maggia is mounting a comeback. The old crime families were all but wiped out, until Fisk went away and they started filling the void. The old Dons were working harmoniously for years, but now that there's a power vacuum, there's bound to be a power struggle. It's only a matter of time before one of the families makes a move on the others. Better follow up with my sources in the Force. Hopefully we can stop this crime comeback before it even starts.
Hey Pete, I'm working on a story you might be interested in.
The Oscorp expose?
New one. It's about the Maggia crime families.
The mob? I thought they went out with swing dancing. Both times.
They were in decline, but with Fisk and the demons gone, La Cosa Nostra is making a comeback.
I love it when you talk dirty.
Easy, Tiger. So you know the feds raided the Maggia last month?
Sure.
Well, one of the Dons had this lost masterpiece painting called the Maria, and now they're displaying it over at Manhattan Mocha.
And?
And I have a source who says one of the families is planning to steal it back. Tonight.
Sounds like there's more to it than just art appreciation. I'll swing by the museum.
I love the suit and all, but at the same time,
MJ, looks like your source was right. There's a small army of goons trying to break in. Stay on the line while I take a closer look.
Just be careful. If those guys are Magia, they play for keeps.
Hurry up, come on. Boss wants that painting. We should have been in and out by now.
You want to try? Be my guest.
Sheesh. Some people do anything to avoid paying full price admission.
What about the guards?
They give us any trouble? Boss will kill on sight.
Not messing around, huh?
Knew I should have brought a sandwich.
These guys have to learn to appreciate art during business hours. Time for a little demonstration of the fine art of subduing criminals.
What the crap? I'll teach you respect!
I know some of these guys. That's Federico Fratelli and Sal Petrillo.
Those guys are part of Hammerhead's crime family, right? Why would he want the Maria? It doesn't seem like his thing.
I'm gonna look around. Make sure no one got in a different way. I'll let you know if I find anything. Front door's still secure. Better check the other entrances. These guys couldn't even park legally. Nope. No. Wait, what's this? Hey, what is that? MJ, someone cut a hole in a skylight. I'm gonna check it out.
While Hammerhead's guys were trying to break in the front, someone else slipped in through the roof?
Looks that way. No sign of anyone. At all. Shouldn't there be guards here at night?
Yeah. Maybe check the security booth near the entrance. There should be cameras there, too. They would have seen whoever broke in.
The security booth's secure. Need a palm print to get in.
Any clue about what happened to the guards will be inside. Is there a way to override the lock?
Not without a guard's hand.
Actually, their handprint. If you can't find the guards, maybe you can lift prints from the things they touched.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Always happy to lend a hand.
Okay. If I were a handprint, where would I be? might be a partial over there. There must be a print on here somewhere. Got a handprint. Well, a part of one. Looks like I'll need more. Weird. It's like the guards just vanished. Now, where can I find some more partial prints? I know there's a print on here. Just need to find it. That might work. And I think 12 down should be karaoke, not kumquat. Trained guards wouldn't leave their stuff around like this. Unless they didn't leave voluntarily. Wonder if there's a print on here. Another one. Okay, I should have enough partials to reconstruct a handprint. I should be able to reconfigure the scanner so it takes my data. If I bypass the optics sensor, I can upload my own data. Got it. Transmitting handprint now. We're in.
Nice. What do you see?
They're alive. Looks like they were tranquilized. No signs of a struggle. Definitely not Hammerhead style.
So if not Hammerhead, who? Is there a camera feed?
Let me check. Someone switched off camera 5.
Well, that's suspicious.
Let me turn it back on and see what they didn't want anyone looking at. It's pointing at one of the paintings in the exhibit.
That has to be the Maria.
And no one's stolen it yet. I need to see this up close, figure out what's so special about it.
The Maria is a brilliant example of modern pastoral impressionism. The saga of its repeated theft and recovery are almost as intriguing as the artwork itself.
Looks like a pretty normal painting to me.
It is. There's way more valuable stuff in that museum. So why is the Maggia so worked up about this painting?
Hang on, MJ. Someone's coming.
Keep an eye out. Spider-Man could still be here.
Damn it. Got it locked behind security glass. Hey, tell Frank we're gonna need to break out the big guns.
Try to do this all stealthy.
MJ, Hammerhead's guys called in reinforcements. They haven't spotted me yet.
Good. Try to keep it that way.
Eyes open. Signal we got me. Spider-Man's around.
This goes south. I'm hauling ass. I'm on my third strike. Things go bad, I'm out of here. we got the signal. That means he was here. Maybe he split, maybe he's still around. So eyes open.
I see him! It's Spider-Man!
What's up, Katie? What's going on? I think I've ever seen you before.
Looks like I'm clear, but I gotta be more careful.
I also don't think I've ever seen you before. You new?
Get Spider-Man! He's right there!
I'll snap your spine! Bring him back to
Cops will be here any minute.
The hell with this. Grab what you can and run.
Great. Now they're looting the other art. Gotta stop them before they make it out. There's only one way out of here. The way they came in. Next time, try the gift shop.
squash this bug!
Almost there.
Gotta get to the exit and cut him off.
I'll teach you respect!
There's the exit! Just gotta get out!
They're trying to steal that art. How about as a consolation prize, I send you a poster of that piece for your prison cell?
Sure, for you, I'm pretty sure Katie's new. I don't know her. But make sure for you to like, comment, subscribe. So. Especially when this video's even live. So.
I'm almost to the exit!
Can't let them escape. Cheer up. Maybe they'll have art classes in prison.
Keep him distracted! I'm almost to the exit!
He's getting away.
This looks ugly, but also expensive.
Got it.
You better run!
Good taste in art. Poor life choices.
Almost there.
Gotta get to the exit and cut him off. Stay down.
How'd he do that?
Too slow.
Peter, you there? You okay?
Yeah, I think I got them all. A lot of art to put back, though.
What about the Maria? This could have all been a distraction.
My thoughts exactly. I'll head back there. Hopefully the glass was thick enough. Security wall's intact. And bulletproof. Nobody's getting near the Maria anytime soon.
Mission accomplished, then?
I hope so. Yeah, I am gonna have to call you right back.
Why? What's going on?
You look good.
What's up, Felicia?
Been working out?
Oh. I mean, you know, a little.
So, you swinging solo now? Or back with your ex?
It's a lot of questions.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, I hear that's bad for cats. How about you tell me why you're really here?
I was just waiting for the right moment. Look behind you.
Rockets? Who brings rockets to a museum?
Have you not met Hammerhead?
We're gonna pound your face in! Nailed him! The boss sends his regards! Hey! I can't move!
More coming your way, handsome.
Watch out! We're losing men! I'll break you, little man! That'll leave a mark! What the hell?
I like your new tricks.
And I'm tired of your old ones. Weren't you gonna stop stealing art?
Who said I'm here for the art?
What are you doing?
Think you have lives to save.
Not again.
Hey! Help!
What the? Where'd she go?
Peter, is everything okay?
Sorry, MJ, I just, ran into an old friend.
Who?
Trouble.
So Black Cat was the one who went in through the roof? She was working with Hammerhead's guys?
Yeah. She was probably watching me the whole time I was in there.
Just tell me you didn't let her get away with the Maria.
She didn't.
Good.
She smashed it and stole a data drive hidden in the frame.
What?
Sorry. So what do you think was on that drive?
Good question. I'll start asking around.
Then I guess I'll start following Cat's hints.
All units, we have reports of an explosion in the vicinity of Times Square and Bryant.
Explosion? Better check it out.
Okay. Check out this suit really quick, because I forgot what... Oh, it's the resilient suit. It's basically just this one, but it's more traditional Spider-Man colors. I'll say it's more quick. I'll do one more thing. I'll do one more and then I'm going to get off and go on GTA. Or just go chill actually, because it's actually 10:06. I've recorded for 2 hours. So I was going to do 3, but I'm not staying until 11 o'clock, so...
Looks like another car bomb. Which family set it up this time? Hammerhead again?
Probably. Might be more nearby. Better call in the bomb squad.
Bombs under things? Time to go small.
Guys, the area's closed right now. I'm gonna ask you to keep moving. Sorry, you can go down the other block and get through that way.
Okay, buddy, let's find the other explosives.
These were introduced in the main storyline, but I just didn't do the mission.
This one's disabled. Time to find the rest.
In story mode, but I just didn't do the mission yet.
Should look for the blinking lights on the bomb triggers. Spider bot'll hear the bombs. Okay, still a few more out there. Spider bot'll see the bomb triggers as bright blinking lights. Got it. Just one left. That's the last one. Hammerhead's on a mission. Better keep a lookout for more of these around the city. Hello?
Spider-Man? This is Detective Mackey. I got your number from a friend in the force.
I bet I know which friend. What can I do you for, Detective?
Probably better if we spoke in person. Can you stop by the Greenwich precinct when you get a chance? I hear you like meeting on rooftops.
Sure thing. See you in a few. This'll keep me busy while I wait to hear from MJ. That museum heist was crazy. It's not Black Cat's style to work with guys like Hammerhead. Hope MJ can find out the story behind that data drive.
As you probably heard, Spider-Man stopped the crime boss Hammerhead's thugs from robbing the Museum of Contemporary Art. Good for him, right? Wrong! They nearly demolished the place and everything in it! They were shooting rocket launchers indoors! See, even if you assume good intentions, which I do not, this is the problem with Spider-Man. He escalates every situation into an apocalyptic disaster. What good is it to save the art from being stolen if you blow it up? Now, I realize this is pretentious, navel-gazing, modern art. Soup cans and ink splatters that look like they were splashed on by a drunk elephant. But I'm not an art critic. I just know what I don't like. And I do not like that web menace trashing our public spaces!
I actually
over here.
didn't even intend to do that.
Detective Mackey, I presume?
Thanks for coming. I want to talk to you about the Black Cat.
I plead the fifth.
Not the new cat. The old one. 20 years ago. I worked the case.
Black Cat is a copycat? Huh. What happened to the original?
He died in prison. But we never found all the paintings he stole. I've got a new lead, but the department doesn't want to waste resources on an old case.
Wasting resources is kind of my specialty.
Great. Head to this location. I'll fill you in on the way. I appreciate your help.
This mission
I'm
not
retiring
going off
soon,
because
and this case
I want to give
is
you
my
guys
biggest
content,
loose end.
so I'm trying to
So I
force
went through the
myself
files
to
to
do
give
so
it one last shot. The old cat preferred to steal art. But right before he got busted, he hit a smoke detector factory.
Smoke detectors? That's random.
Not really. He stole the Americium-241 inside him. We thought he had a buyer for the radioisotopes, but I was watching a movie the other night and saw something that gave me an idea. What if he tagged the paintings he stole?
Sorry for pausing. I was texting some real quick.
With those isotopes in order to help him find them once he got out.
What movie were you watching? Wait, don't tell me. Spoilers.
So I was thinking, if we track the isotope, we could find the stolen paintings.
I have a scintillation counter in my suit that should do it. I'll call you if I find anything.
Thanks, Spider-Man. If I can close the books on this one, I can retire in peace.
I think I'm close to one of those stolen paintings. The signal's coming from this power box. Huh. An art storage tube. Detective, I found a stolen painting. It was hidden in a fake power box.
Yes, I knew it. Leave it there. I'll have someone pick it up. In the meantime, I'll send you some other locations we know Hardy frequented.
Sounds good. Wait, did you say Hardy?
Yeah, the original cat's name was Walter Hardy. I'll pull his files and have more details next time we talk.
Walter Hardy, the original Black Cat. Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat that I know. This appears to be a family business.
Peter, the police scanner just reported an active shootout around Hudson and North Moore.
Isn't that area controlled by the Maggia?
Yeah, whatever Black Cat stole, it might have just triggered a gang war.
Well, I'm on my way to check it out. Any other updates on the museum heist?
So here's what I got. Nobody knows what was on that drive in the Maria painting. But word is, Hammerhead now has the drive, and the Maggia families are freaked out about it.
Must have been pretty valuable if it made a notorious art thief ignore art.
Wonder why she's working for Hammerhead. She usually flies solo.
Who knows? I stopped trying to figure out Felicia a long time ago.
Felicia, huh? You guys on a first-name basis now?
Well, I mean, I guess maybe?
Well, let's just keep each other in the loop, okay?
Alright. Well, this will be the end of this video. This will be on the end of the stream. I record for 2 hours. I'm going to bed. I'm tired as hell. So, hope you guys had a great night. And hopefully, you guys have a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever. I'm getting off. Peace. Night.